Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. La última y nos vamos.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back. My name is Margarita. Yeah, right? I go. I'm like, my name is Margarita. You can follow me on TikTok and on Instagram as your favorite Margarita.
And you can find me at Las One y Nos Vamos as Lenchito Ruthless Clothing. And yes, bienvenidos mi gente. Pero sí, como pueden mirar, aquí está Coco in the frame because she's scared of our marker clap.
We just realized that she's scared of it. Because what you call it, marker, right? Like when we have to clap so that we know where we need to start editing.
Yeah.
So yeah, but we figured out why. Why is she scared of it?
Well, we know because it's the fireworks.
Yeah, because of fireworks. Yeah, so I think she associates it with fireworks. And ahorita we're getting closer to 4th of July. So some fireworks have been popping in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
But ¿cómo estamos, Lenchito?
Pero así como estás scared, Coco, you know what else is scary?
What else is scary, Lenchito?
I know you have to be one of these persons because I am, but now I got scared away.
¿Qué? ¿Por qué?
Do you bite your hanging nail?
Bite my hangnails?
Yeah, your hanging
nail. I used to.
You don't bite them no more?
No.
Really?
Well, because I have my cuticle clippers. And it's nasty, by the way.
Well, I have one right now, and I've been trying to take it off with my teeth, but, you know, this scared me because some girl, she bit her hanging nail, and she got an infection.
No way.
Yeah, she had to go back to the urgent care twice, and she had to take 4 antibiotics.
Ew.
Antibiotic sections? No, we didn't say
doses.
Doses.
4 doses?
4 doses.
Órale.
Yeah, crazy, huh?
At once?
No, I don't know if it was at once, but like
every so-and-so hours?
The procedure has been at least for a whole month. This is how bad it got.
Just for a hangnail.
For biting it because she didn't brush her teeth.
Ew. Well, yeah. See, that's what I'm saying.
we don't think about it. Like all your bacteria in your mouth.
Yeah, all the bacteria. Yeah, no, you're right. All the bacteria that's in your mouth. Okay, so I'm like, can I say a little side note?
I have another side note too.
Okay, is it about brushing your teeth?
I think it's gonna go more worse, but go ahead.
Okay, so here's the thing. There's this debate, and I saw it on the internet somewhere. And you know how we can't eat. Well, at least you and I, we don't like to eat until we brushed our teeth because it's disgusting. To me, I feel it's disgusting because there's all this bacteria in your mouth. No matter even after you brush your teeth, there's still bacteria. But a lot of people before they eat, they don't brush their teeth.
Yeah, they feel that the food don't taste the same.
That is disgusting. I'm like, do you not smell that? Do you not taste that? So drop it down in the comments, guys. Like, do you brush before eating or do you brush after eting?
Well, that's going to be a good discussion.
That's going to be a really good one because, I mean, think about it because it is, you have all of the, all of this bacteria that's being built up from what? 8 hours, right? 8 hours of sleep. Typically, that's what everyone should be sleeping.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's disgusting. I'm like, sorry, I guess I shouldn't be saying that because cada quien, right? Cada quien puede hacer lo que quiere.
But sí, but no te pasa de lanza.
I know, but that's the thing. Like, do you not smell that? Do you not taste it? Like, I can't. And I even hate talking to you before I even brush my teeth because I just feel like, like you can smell it, no, it's just nasty. So as soon as I can, let's go brush our teeth and have a clean, fresh mouth.
I was going to say something else, but let me say this before I forget. And you already kind of said it, that you don't want to speak to me when, when we wake up early in the morning. But I was going to say, well, isn't it disgusting because we kiss so much like that too? Like people kiss. Isn't that gross?
But it's on the cheek though, or like
I'm
on the
saying,
forehead.
Like, obviously you kiss.
Yes.
And all that bacteria, we give one to another.
Well, like while we're kissing. Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I feel like the bacteria is more, there's more bacteria in the morning when you wake up.
No, yeah, I get that. I'm just saying it's crazy that we don't think about it, but we kiss. You get me? Like we put it to the side almost.
Like
that's
regular,
what I'm trying to say.
Meaning like after we've brushed our teeth.
Just in general.
Oh yeah, there's just so much bacteria. Like it's disgusting. Pero ahí andamos, It builds our immunity,
No, shoot.
Not in the morning. In the morning, I don't want that much. Como se dice, immunity built up. I'm like, I'm okay after I brush my teeth. But yes, guys, please brush your teeth. Even kissing, like, you know how like sometimes in the movies, even though I know maybe most likely their teeth are, their mouth is freshened up. Even in the movies, when I see that people are waking up in the movies, and I'm just like, and then they're making out and kissing. I'm like, ugh.
Yeah. So are you one of those? Are you one of those that make out before you brush your teeth?
No.
No.
Excuse me.
Just let us
Beep.
know.
No.
Let us know.
Like full on makeout session con lengua y todo. Ooh,
Yeah.
no. Like if you do, like what is that experience? Share your experience with us.
No, I'm good.
Imagine. No. But again,
DM directly to Margarita. Because I don't want to know.
But again, cada quien, you know, if that's what you want to do, like, I love you that much that I need to have even your stench in my mouth.
Wow. Yeah, it's sorry to say, but I think she's okay with it. She doesn't get a full kiss in the mornings when I leave to work. She only gets on the forehead and the cheek. Porque no, está cañón, como dice
And
Margarita.
make sure it's higher, porque ya ves que a veces se duerme uno con la boca abierta.
La baba también.
Yes.
Hey, that thing was wet.
I know. Oh, no. Qué miedo. No.
But another thing, like, that, you know, to move on about the whole hangnail, like, I was thinking about it right now, that people that bite their nails, you know, and they go very close.
Like super, like all the, y se siente el cuerito.
Yeah. It's like, why don't they get infection? Are they immune to it now or what?
Well, I mean, because that girl probably cut herself. Porque ya veces when you put...
bit it. She literally bit it.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure she bit it, and it probably, like, sometimes you bite it too much y se abre una cortada.
No, she bit it, and after she bit it off, that's what I'm saying. Are you those persons that bite it off? Because I am. But I recently stopped for that reason. When she said that, I was like,
really?
Yeah. But I mean, if I can grab it, right? Because hay unos que son bien stubborn that you can't. So I do get the nail clipper or whatever, and I disinfect it. But she literally just bit it, and she got the infection right after.
See, I don't get that, though. Like, why would she get an infection if she only bit it? Because in order for you to get an infection, it has to enter your bloodstream,
pues ya ves que estás así, batallando en veces.
Oh, but because I would think that something would have to enter your bloodstream.
The point is that she got an infection, though, you know? And then that's what I'm saying. What about the people that bite their nails? Why is it not there? Are they immune to it? But another one that they really been lately has been going around so much. You said it yourself at the beginning that you couldn't. Why? You couldn't bite your hangnail. Why?
Because it would hurt?
No, because the type of nails you have
on. Because it's dirty. Oh, the extended ones?
They're acrylic nails.
Well, they're not acrylic. They're gel.
Well, same thing, though. There are a lot of girls that are starting to get allergic reaction to them now.
Oh, yeah.
And it gets bad. I just recently saw one that she looked like, you know, how when people get burned?
Yeah, it's just really swollen.
No, this one was bad. Like her skin was coming off, and it looked like she literally burned her hand. You know how the skin is like shows, and it's all red on that part because it's showing. Yeah, that's how she had it. Like all over her finger on the palm side area, and the back side area.
And it was an allergic reaction?
Yes.
Because typically, some people get allergic reactions because, let's say, if you're going to the same person over and over and over again, and then they change their product, then they probably got an allergic reaction with that. Because there's certain things that are like really bad for you. Like there's something called MMA. I don't know exactly what it is, but they said that, you know, just make sure that you're not buying that type of any products that have any MMA. Because I guess it's really toxic.
Well, I guess aquí the nail tech went more into detail, but basically, I just been seeing a lot more girls getting infections or allergic reaction to.
Yeah.
So like they're getting more allergic for the acrylic. I mean, that's what they say, or that's what I seen.
Yeah.
Obviously, it probably is not just because it's acrylic, but you know what you mentioned, like it could be just a type of polish you're using or something that has that type of ingredient in it, right?
It can literally be from not sanitizing properly. So there's like this whole procedure. You probably think that, you know, maybe some people think like, pues nomás lo lavamos y but no, you have to scrub it with some soap, scrub, and then you have to put it in the, what's it called? The barbicide. Put it in the barbicide for like 10 minutes or so. And then you have to, again, you know, scrub it again, wash it, and then let it sit, let it, you know, whatever. You know, I mean, there's just so many things like again, changing the products. If there's certain things in the product that, you know, maybe may be allergic. Some people may be allergic to it. But yeah, it's a lot. So that's why with acrylic, that's what they say. They say acrylic it's so bad. I mean, everything's bad for you. Everything's super bad for you. But right now, the ones that I have, these are not the powder. Because you have to use like the strong chemical for acrylic, you have to use like strong chemicals to bond everything, and they look beautiful, right? But this one, they said this one's a little bit better because it's just the you don't have to apply any harsh chemicals. It's just the bonding gel. You put it underneath the LED light, and that's another thing too. The LED
light.
I
was gonna mention that about as well. But the LED light becoming a big thing now too.
Yeah, like LED
you have
light.
to wear some gloves.
But that's the thing. Like, yes, there can be some gloves. Did you have something about that?
No, I'm just saying, like, even that popped off. Like, oh, the UV light now
because of your skin. Yes, there are some gloves that it protects you all the way up until here, right? But then what about your nail? The nail that's being exposed. There's still going to be exposure. Yes, it's going to be minimal exposure because this is going to be protected, but there's still going to be exposure.
Yeah.
So again, cada quien escoge su veneno.
Well, yeah, but at least something de nada if you're really thinking about it that way. Well, at least it gave you some.
And maybe some sunblock. I wonder if you're able to put sunblock on it. But then that's the thing. What if whatever chemicals you're using, it reacts with the UV or whatever it is.
No, mejor nada. Or get your gloves.
Hey, whether you wear gloves or not, or you get your nails done or not, there's cancer everywhere. There's bad stuff everywhere.
Whoa, nobody had mentioned anything about cancer, but thanks for the update, Margarita. Here.
Well, that's what they say because the UV light, same thing, the UV light, the UV rays from the sun. The sun, it's bad for you too. But, y luego también dice que también el sunblock que te puede dar cancer. So dije, no, pues andamos. I'm like, do I want to be tan? No, pero uno sí te protege because then you get super sunburned.
Yeah.
I've had a really bad one before.
They're talking about the sunglasses too, remember?
Sunglasses are bad for you too?
Yeah, because basically your eyes are the ones that send the signal for your body to protect yourself from the sun.
No, pues andamos pa llorar.
But something that I've never thought about, but it's probably something that, if you're a regular person, you'll probably do.
What?
Somebody, I guess it was a barber school, and some guy was like, he's looking at the trimmer, right? And then he started blowing on it.
Oh, I saw that video. Yeah.
And she's like, hey, do never blow on it. What's wrong with you?
Yeah, she freaked out. She was like, don't ever do that again.
Yeah, but you don't think about it, right? And there goes again, a lot of bacteria that's in our mouth. And if you blow on it, it's going to land on there and, somebody can get an infection.
That's why that's why it's important to go to school because these are just practices. Si vas practicando tú solo, you're going to learn your way. But there's reasons why sometimes the school is really important because they teach you all of these important things. Like who would have thought
the procedures?
Yeah, the right procedures because I learned a lot of my stuff on YouTube University. But I'm sure there might be some other things that are beneficial.
I know, because you're one of those persons that does this and I hate you for it.
What?
The one that gets the razor and bangs it on the wall.
Oh, okay. That's because
but there you go. How's that sanitary? You banging it on the wall.
I know it's because I watched my dad do it because my mom didn't shave. Like my mom has no hair, so she had no reason to use a razor or teach us how to use a razor. And growing up, she didn't want us to like shave or anything because we were little girls. I'm like I'm a hairy ass teenager. I need to shave my pits. But my dad, I would get to see my dad shave sometimes, and he would bang it on the freaking sink, okay? Out of all places, he would bang it on the sink where everybody, all 7, 8, 9, like 9 of us would brush our teeth and throw our gargajos in the sink. And he was just like tap, 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 tap.
And wash your hands.
And I was like, that's how you do it. And then that's how I was doing it. I guess so. I just need to rinse it off.
I've told you before. I'm like, why do you bang it? But you never told me because you saw your dad.
I never did?
No.
No way.
No. I always told you. No, you did it. If not, I would remember. But you didn't because I was like, why do you bang it? I have told you that. Like, why do you bang it? Okay.
Yeah.
And I always tell you when you do it. I hear you and I already know what you're doing. You get me?
Hey, what's ahorita que andamos en esa? That I'm like, damn, like I grew up practicing this my whole life, and then next thing you know, you find out that it's not the right way that you were doing it. Did you ever do anything like that? Or maybe something that I've told you, like, why are you doing that?
No, I don't think you ever tell me anything of that nature. But I think one for sure, like, you know, me that was more on hands-on. Like, you know, lifting a car.
Lifting a car?
Yeah, I didn't learn this until high school when I had auto shop that you need to put a chalk behind a wheel. If not, it could move forward or back.
Oh, a chalk. Explain whoever doesn't know what a chalk is.
Well, a chalk is basically like a little speed bump for it doesn't move away.
Yeah.
Like, see, if you run over a cat or something, same thing, speed bump.
Yeah. No, I think I remember seeing that.
Okay, don't laugh at my joke.
Sorry. No. It's because I was trying to tell you what it was. No, you know where that's from? The speed bump.
But I got it from you.
It's from Hocus Pocus.
Oh,
when they're in the bus, and it's like speed bump. Burr.
But they ran over the fingers,
Binks.
Right?
No, Binks? No, was it Binks? No, it was Binks. Remember when he was cuando se infló, he was like,
oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I totally missed your joke.
But there was two.
Oh yeah, there was two
scenes. That's why.
Yeah, ¿cómo se llama?
The guy's hands.
Ay, ¿cómo se llama el zombie? Ya ni me acuerdo. But where were we? Oh yeah, my dad would put some. No, who would I see? Not my dad. But I remember seeing it, que ponían like a brick or something on the hind wheels. Hind wheels. On the back tires. ¿Cómo se dice? What's the proper way to say that?
What? Behind the wheel.
No, but the back tires, right?
The rear tires?
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter because what if you're lifting the back?
The back, yeah.
It's basically whatever on tires
whichever
on the ground.
Side, yeah. And I've seen some videos where like it just starts rolling and then somebody's underneath the car. That is so freaking scary.
Yeah, that's probably something that I learned, you know, further in life.
But nothing that you were doing until like you met me and I was like, why are you doing that? Like, I don't get why you do that. I'm trying to think. Is there something that I was like, what are you doing? Like, I don't get it. Maybe
I probably do something, but on top of my head right now,
I can't think of anything. But yeah, that razor thing, I need to stop because that is nasty. It's because if I just rinse it, there's still hairs on there. So that's why.
You gotta power wash it for you or what?
Power wash it. Oh, we do have that option on our shower head.
But that's how bad your hairs are or what?
Yeah, well, my armpit hairs are pretty thick.
Sheesh.
But yeah, moving on to another topic.
Hablando de servicio, I just saw this post earlier in the week about people being scared about bridges. So if you're scared of something, would you pay a service fee for them to basically do it for you?
If I was scared, hold the thought. Okay, I'll have to think about this.
Think about it.
Okay.
But basically, what happens here on the service is somebody gets behind the wheel for you because the Maryland Chesapeake Bridge is about 4 miles long. So it probably feels like it never ends. So there's actually somebody you can hire that can get behind the wheel and drive it for you, you know, through it.
Dang.
Across it.
So there's just someone just waiting out there, or they're like, I wonder if it's like legit. Like there's like a little office. All right, you know, here's there has to be something. Like if not, there's just some random person just waiting to drive your car.
Well, maybe they made an application where you know you hire somebody for that.
Oh, like Lyft. No, I can see that. Hey, that's smart. Would you be scared to drive through there?
Through a bridge? I don't think so.
What's the longest bridge you've driven through?
The longest that I felt that it was the longest was probably Coronado Bridge.
Coronado, huh? Yeah. No, I feel like shout out to Vive con Huevos.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, I think that's the longest one. But I can't really remember. But from the one that I can remember, it's probably the Golden State Bridge, and that one's not that long.
No. Really? I think Coronado is probably longer.
But that's crazy. Like,
let's look that up.
Imagine, like how many miles it is?
How long? Because this one's 4 miles. The Chesapeake one is 4 miles.
Yeah. No, imagine. I know. I do. I mean, sí me da ñañaras. Like, I feel like I do. Like,
let's get this service then.
Not because I'm scared that something is going to crash into it, but now that has been added to my fear.
Oh, wow.
But I just feel like maybe it's going to like crash down, or maybe, you know, what if like a tire pops and then you go over the bridge. That's one of my fears. Even when we go to San Pedro, you know how that green bridge?
Yeah.
That
The
one I
Long
do
Beach
get
one.
nauseous. Yeah, I get nauseous. And then I think there was also on the Final Destination. Weren't they on a bridge and I guess it started collapsing también? I
I
think there
think so,
was,
yeah.
yeah. And ever since then, I'm like, no, pues agréguenle más.
Yeah,
Agréguenle más a mi miedo.
I do remember like seeing those scenes where people fall off the bridge.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's like something in my thought, but it never really like reflecting back in my head to be like, oh, I'm going across a bridge. You know, I
Yeah.
don't want to fall over.
That, I mean, and it's just, there's how many lanes on there? Like 2-3 lanes? Yeah, 2 lanes, right? And the one in San Pedro, I think there are 2 lanes. And then what if one
San
car messes?
Pedro?
Yeah, the one in San Pedro.
No,
2 or
there's
3
more.
lanes, right?
Yeah, there's a lot.
And then what if one car does a mistake and you're driving as cautious as you possibly can and somebody
Yeah.
runs you off
That
the
is
bridge?
crazy. Maybe let's start talking about it. Because
That's my brain.
You're gonna start having, or even the freeway ones.
The freeway.
Yeah.
Those two, oh my gosh, because the one by the house, that one shakes.
You're talking about the bridge, not the freeway bridges.
Not the freeway bridges.
I was talking about the freeway bridges.
The freeway bridges?
Yeah.
Oh,
the
cuando
one
vas pasando?
From the 10 to the 215.
Oh, those.
Yeah.
Yes, those. No, okay, I'm scared. I guess I'm scared of bridges.
Yeah.
I guess that's one of my fears. I'm scared of bridges because I would avoid, like I would go, I'll take the long route if the, you know how sometimes when there's events or if there's a car accident.
Oh yeah, we get stuck up there.
You get so much just thinking about it. I'm just like, oh no, like you get stuck up there. And I'm like, these bridges, from what I heard, supposedly that the bridges are meant to just completely collapse during an earthquake, like a really bad earthquake.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I heard it somewhere. I know I heard it somewhere. I remember faintly, so don't quote me on this.
Okay.
So yeah, no, that's something that I'm terrified that you go on that bridge and then it's just stopped. Like the one going to the one coming to our house, the one that we take to go home, and then the one to go to Walmart, to Grand Terrace. You know that really long one? También?
Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? From the 10 to the 2, 10 to the 215
south.
Yeah, that one gets, that one's always, just thinking about it gives me the chills. Just stops there. Like imagine a truck just comes in.
Yeah.
Can it take it down? Remember I was asking, and I think I was asking, you remember we were driving somewhere, I was like, do you think if a truck, hits it here? Yeah. Oh, you know what other bridge too? The one for the 215 to the 210. And that sometimes that one gets pretty packed too. That one is
long, but it's not that high.
It's not, but it's still.
Yeah. So just to get back to the bridges, Golden Gate's 1.5, and the Coronado one is 2 miles. So imagine 2 more miles is the Maryland bridge.
Is that the one? Oh, I think I know which one you're talking about. Because que no también hay uno in Miami. I wonder how long that one is. So then look up which one's the longest bridge. I would Google it. No, but yeah, no. Oh, no. And you're surrounded by water. And then isn't there, I mean, not to, I'm like switching it up so much too. ¿Cómo se dice? Under, what is it?
Yeah, under tunnel bridges.
Under tunnel bridges, not bridges. Yeah, it's just a tunnel. It's not a bridge. It's a tunnel.
Well, there is bridges too, though.
Bridges? Well, it's a tunnel, and then there's water que está corriendo. So you're literally like you're at sea level.
Okay.
Yeah, you're at sea level, and then you go under sea level.
Well, I said under tunnel bridges because I think when I was looking the Maryland one, they were like saying something about under tunnel bridge. They could call it under the tunnel bridge or something like that. That's why I'm saying that. But if there isn't, there isn't. But yeah, water basically being above you, you're saying. So you're going under the tunnel and it's above you. From what? Which ones? Where's those at?
I don't know where I've seen it, but I know you do it because I don't know where I've seen it, but I know there's. Oh,
I think there's like one by the ocean or like there's a body of water por ahí que no, and there's water like falling like right above you, almost like a fall. Like a waterfall almost.
No me acuerdo muy bien.
But I mean, there has to be.
No, there is. And I'm like, I know. Like, imagine like you get stuck down there, and next thing you know, the walls start coming. I'm like thinking Final Destination here. Like, que se va metiendo el agua. Or también, and then in Phoenix, I'm thinking about all of my fears. In Phoenix, see, I guess it is a fear. In Phoenix, there's a tunnel también. I don't know if it's in Phoenix, but it's or somewhere near Phoenix. También there's a tunnel, and it's I think maybe it's like a half a mile long, maybe not even that long.
You can look at your longest US. Oh, no tienes tus glasses.
It's okay, I can see. 10 the 10 longest bridges.
No, the first one.
A ver. Okay. So the longest bridge in the United States, it's Lake Pont.
Por eso se la di, gente.
Pont. Lake Pontcharta train at the end. Pontchartrain. Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. What the
How many miles?
I'm like, it's scary. It sounds scary. Okay, and it says it is 24 miles long?
Uh-huh.
How is that even possible?
But I think it's saying like two bridges. I don't know if it's like a go, one way and the other way together.
Kind of like the one
either way, like 12 miles. What do you see? 12 to 24 miles. That's
still
long.
The longer of two bridges is 24 miles in length.
Mm-hmm.
Válgame Dios, no. A mí me da un ataque de pánico. Like, and that's
so
the
you
thing.
see, that's a good thing that there's this type of service. Para que la gente no diga like, that's stupid. There you go.
No, but it's just like, where do you go? If there's like a major emergency, like where do you go? Like you're going to have to get airlifted?
Nowhere.
24 miles, that's like from here to... What? Not Fontana.
No, it has to be like Rancho. Maybe I'm passing a little bit. Rancho.
Yeah. That's excuse me, Coco. No, but that's long.
Mm-hmm. So it makes sense. There should be services to cross the bridge.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. No, I agree. I think I will be able to drive through it, but I'll be holding on to that. Yeah, my sweaty hands and holding on to that. Oh my gosh. And everybody better drive safely. Do not stop. Do not disrupt the traffic. Porque válgame Dios. 24 miles.
Mm-hmm.
That's too much.
Yeah, and but to add to your bridge collection that you gave us, literally not a collection, right? But I think I want to say, and if you're watching this, Banani or Anna, correct me, but I think she told me when she was going to school, somebody told her that the bridge that was going to, and I think this is where you got it. The bridge that is going from the 215 to the 60. That one's like so old and that it can fall in an earthquake, or it's not up to date for earthquake.
Oh, dang.
Or it was sinking, something like that. I remember her telling me that.
That's scary.
So if anybody's going that way, just... don't freak out.
Wait,
hopefully
which
you're
one?
not listening to the podcast at the moment.
Oh, to the 60 going to Paris, no?
Uh-huh.
Esa?
Uh-huh.
No, don't tell me that.
That was kind of long.
That one's long too. That one's long y a veces se queda ahí atorado because of the traffic.
Mm-hmm.
No me digas eso. Heck no. See, and I'm sure there's another route. You can just take the streets to get back on the freeway, no?
Yeah, but it's very long. Because, like that little part of Riverside is like the city, and they don't really have they have some streets that are closed. Like you can't really make a left. Mm-hmm. So like you have to kind of go around.
You have to go all the way around. Yeah. Well, I'll go all the way around if there's that much traffic.
Damn, I learned something new from you. I didn't know you were this type of a freak for bridges.
See, and I'm not scared of heights, but it's just the fact that, ¿qué puedes hacer?
El otro que se mueve mucho,
crushed.
like you said, the one here in by our house does move, but I feel a little bit more safer on that one because that one just got replaced like 10 years or less. So I'm okay with that one.
But what's underneath? There's a freaking train passing by.
But this one's worse, and you probably will agree with me.
What?
Though, and this one's old. The one that you have to cross to Walmart by Colton. That's on the 10 también. That one you get stuck and you feel it really move.
Oh, the one that they just reconstructed?
Did they?
Yeah, remember?
No, not that one. Not the one in Washington. The one that you go from Mount Vernon to cross to Walmart.
That one's super old.
And it freaking moves.
And there's two. There's two bridges, remember? Hay una, because you go to the one when you pass by the wash.
But the The one from Mount Vernon Crossing, that one's the one that I said that it really moves and it's super old.
No, that one is super old. That one's been there for years.
Yeah.
Válgame Dios. Don't even tell me. I'm like, now I'm going to be looking at stuff. Oh, no.
You're going to be looking at bridges?
Yes.
So you're going to go out, you're going to be out there inspecting them now before you cross it?
Become an engineer.
So I guess recently, between these years, this year and last year, we've been hearing more of AI. And literally the other day, you asked me, like, what is AI good for?
Yeah.
Remember that? And I was like, well, I don't know what is it good for, but I know it's good to make us more lazier.
Well, to add to that, I was doing, I hope I don't cut into maybe what you're going to say, but as I was doing my research too, I noticed that it's more beneficial for businesses. That's where it's more, because it's like data driven. Is it data or data? Whatever, however does you say it? Data driven, and there's just a bunch of other things that will benefit a business. So that's why it's good.
Remember to tell you one bad one, but
okay.
So I found this article or this post in Instagram saying that an AI-based pesticide targets several insects without harming bees. So that's a good thing, right? Because we know we need bees. It also targets weeds without traditional chemicals, and it can target about over 2,000 pests. Imagine.
Yeah. And that kind of like to like Roundup, or is it for like agriculture?
Well, this is a good way to be eco-friendly, for agriculture, because we're not bringing all these chemicals back to our houses.
I know.
So it's almost like a big old tractor that goes over the field. And once it's walking, it's literally like almost like a laser beam. Like it's getting rid of all the pests.
Oh. See, but then with doing that, because they always want to get rid of the pests because it's going to ruin the crops or whatever. But luego, what if the pests are good for the environment? You know what I mean? And they're eliminating them.
I think there will be a law probably coming into place, when one's going to be instinct.
Yeah.
Get it? Insect instinct.
Hey, but that's cool though. A freaking laser. I know you were telling me about it, but you didn't want to tell me much about it because you wanted to surprise me. But imagine just how many times are they gonna have to do?
Well, it can do over 2,000. So
yeah, and you know what? With the laser, since they're burning them, it probably can't be bad for the environment, because then it's gonna be like fumes going up in the atmosphere. Imagínate.
Yeah.
Like they're toxic.
This was supposed to be a good note for eco-friendly, but you're giving all the bad ones.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay, we're talking about the good ones. Let's focus on the good ones.
No, but that's you're right. You are making sense. But, I think it'd be a little bit more better than us bringing these chemicals back to our house.
I mean, it's worth a try. Yeah, you're right, because that way it's not getting stuck onto the...
Plus, it's not getting to our water.
Yeah.
So I think it's a little bit more better benefits than being a bad benefits. Obviously, there's always something good and bad on something. So
we'll just have some extra protein on our vegetables.
Nah, they still gotta wash it though.
Yeah,
and that's why it's very important to wash your fruit and stuff when it gets to your house. These are some examples why this AI might be a good thing for us.
No, I like it. I think it would be a good idea. I mean, they've tried so many other things. Like if they approved the whole spraying the pesticides onto the fruit, and this is probably going to be less harmful. But why not?
But as I mentioned, this AI based pesticide excludes bees, and as all of you should know, and all of us should know, that they're very great and awesome pollinators. Basically, they go each flower and flower and make them bond together somehow. But did you know that bees also could be great bomb sniffers?
Bomb
sniffers,
like bombs?
Yes, bomb sniffer.
Bombs?
Don't do that. Yes, bomb
It's okay,
sniffers.
Coco. It's okay. Lay down.
Yes, that's right. They can be way better than bomb sniffer dogs.
No, pues ya les van a quitar la chamba a los perros.
Pues ya tienen chamba suficiente. Like I said, they're good pollinators, so there's a lot to go around. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
But yes, these scientists are taking them back to the lab and start training them.
That's crazy. Like, I wonder what's their treat. You know how with dogs you treat them, que les van a dar una florecita?
Pues ahí te va. The way they train them is, you know how bees use their tongue?
Yes.
To like eat?
Mm-hmm.
So what they start doing is they put them in a chamber almost, and they give them a sniff of the vapor of the bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And right after that, they get a cotton swab and they wet it with sugar. So then, they do the vapor and then they treat them and they take their tongue out.
Wow.
And they do that for several times as training as the dog. And they use the reflections of the tongue, and then they reflect the light through. And once they see the tongue coming out, it stops the light from going and it sends a signal back to where they're watching it.
Wow. That's freaking crazy.
Yep. So that's the way they do it. They get about 6, and again, they put them like a little box, and they throw them. They not throw them, but they place them inside whatever's suspicious. And yeah, they would do this with the vapor of any bomb chemical, anything that smells bad for them. And they see when the tongue comes out. So they're like, okay, there has to be something bad here.
That's crazy.
But for you guys, don't get worried. Don't get worried. Once they start finishing their jobs with the whole bomb sniffing squad, then they get thrown back out to the wild.
They just throw them out. All right, you're done. Bye. Yep. You're an employee.
Well, yeah, they got to go pollinate.
What if do you think they'll still have, what if they don't have that instinct to go back again and start pollinating? And then they can't find the pollen, and all they're trying to look for is the
sugary water?
The sugary water or the vapor that they're looking for.
But they obviously already get, sugary things. Obviously, they go to our soda and start drinking it. So I think it's just an instinct that they never lose.
Probably. I hope so, because we need bees.
Yeah. That's something that I don't know if you know, but this is something that my dad told me. And I think in the movie, was it bees? In the movie as well, it explains it. Like, once bees instinct, there goes our like everything. We'd even die with them too.
Why is that?
Because they pollinate. So they, we get oxygen from what? Trees, plants, and stuff. And
so they're kind of feeding they're feeding nature pretty much.
Yeah. So there was some good things about AI, you see? And the bad one is that as well, I saw this guy. He's written a lot of books, and he's like one of the main speakers at, when there's these big events. And he made his own AI physical, like a hologram. Yeah. And he taught it everything that he wrote and everything that, like videos where he's speaking. And it literally knows him. From all of this work. Yeah. So if you look at him, the only reason you can really know it's not a real person because the way, still AI speaking. Yeah. But other than that, he speaks the same routine as the regular person speaks.
So he pretty much did it like a replica. Almost like if it was a clone. Yep. That's crazy. Well, I mean, that's pretty much what AI is, right? Like it's just you can tell it what it is, whatever it is that you want it to do.
Or to know.
Or to know, think, Because like there's this, I don't know, I don't know if this will throw you off, but you said something about writing, right? So does he write exactly like this guy does? No? No,
this doesn't have to do anything with the writing. It's more of like he wrote a book. Oh. Yeah, so he basically made it. I don't think read the book, but I guess, like an Audible or something. Yeah. So he just fed that and fed the videos and stuff like that. So he speaks the same, just like him. That's like the pausing and the gestures and everything. Yeah,
to the everything. T. No, right now that you mentioned that, the reason why I was asking about the writing is because there's an AI app, and it's out already, where it can mimic a human, like it can mimic, for example, it can mimic my writing. So however it is that my how do they call it? Not my scripture, my handwriting, right? Like it can mimic my handwriting, my signature, anything. Like if I were to write a sentence, you can pretty much just enter the information, tell the AI, hey, replicate this, and it can replicate exactly what I write, how I write. The reason why they ended up doing that app,
no, it's no good.
No, it's not good.
Okay.
No, it's not good.
Okay.
It's not good because of fraud and all of that. But the reason why they said it's because maybe if someone who is disabled and is not able to write, then they'll take whenever they were able to write, they'll put it in and they'll be able to, here I go again, and they'll be able to write for them. But yeah, again, back to the like fraud and everything, it's really bad, right? Because of one of the first things that came up to my mind is crime, right? So let's say that you're confessing. What if they write on a piece of paper, like confessing to a crime, and it's your writing, it's exactly like you write, identical, and somebody framed you for it. So AI, I mean, yes, AI has its benefits, but then it also has its downfall for it.
Yeah, I mean, that is true because I know there's been cases where like, signatures from baseball cards or anything like that. There's people that actually like study people's signature and they're like, oh no, it's a little off here, it's a little off there. So those people are gonna start getting hired and getting paid the big bucks.
Yeah, there's always gonna be loopholes. And no, you're right. Like people study to analyze, okay, yeah, no, this is off, this is like it's not authentic. So that's something that they're saying that it's going to be identical because you can take my writing and then tell AI, hey, replicate this, and it's going to do it. And that's scary.
I think it's still gonna be a little off, just because right now we cannot get video 100% yet. Like the whole like copying, like people still can study and be like, oh, there's a pixel missing here. So I think it's still gonna be a while, but it's getting closer.
It's getting closer. Yeah, it's going to be perfected to where you can't even tell. Like even
not for like the regular human eye.
Yeah, like what trips me out is when people are able to use AI to like create a new song with an artist. Like let's say with my voice, they'll be able to replicate my voice and sound exactly like me, but it's not me. I never said those things. Like I think on on Snapchat, like they have the voice filters, and you were able to sound like somebody else. Like I know some people did like Donald Trump, Drake, and a bunch of different people, and it's freaking crazy. Because same thing with the whole writing and fraud, like people trying to frame you for something, they can say, look, this is what they said, and people are gonna run with it. People are going to believe it.
You could, but again, like this guy that I mentioned to you, like you can hear it. It still sounds kind of like not like a static, but
robotic or something like that.
Yeah, it's still not like a nice flow to it. But you talking about that, it reminded me of, I know there's been AI Drake song or something like that, but I was like, hey, we've done this as well. Not us, not everybody, but it's been done before. Eminem, when he brought the whole Tupac album, remember he produced a album when Tupac was no longer here. He made a whole album. He used some songs that have never been out before and kind of put them together, piecing them together.
Yeah.
So, it still sounded like Pac, not literally like this AI voice, how it sounds.
I think that's what the Quintanilla family is trying to do, or was it Jenny Rivera's family? I think they're trying to do something like that to like take out an album, or a lo mejor ya lo sacaron, donde pueden just not replicate, but tell AI like, hey, make these songs with her voice.
Yeah. Crazy. But I mean, whoever owns this AI is the one that owns the rights to the music,
You think so? Well, no, because you're paying for the services. So true. It's still yours. Unless if in the fine print it says, this percentage goes to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah. No, but I mean, what's something that you think you can use AI for? Like what's something Is when you're editing, is that considered AI?
Yeah.
You know, cuando está haciendo los cortes?
Yeah.
So that's beneficial. Again, it's beneficial to like businesses.
To some degree.
Yeah, to some degree. Yeah. But then there's always going to be people who are going to use it for the wrong reasons. But you know, as long as you're using it in the right reasons, then why not? I don't mind it. And it makes that's something. I mean, I did write some stuff down, but from the top of my head, AI just makes things easier for everybody else. Yes, it's going to make some people lazy, but then it's going to be leaving people out of jobs, and then because it's making, you know, it's doing the job for that many people. It takes many people to do and takes hours to do and days, probably even months. So, but I mean, if it's beneficial, then why not?
Yeah.
I don't see why not.
Even as like replacing your you could be your own abogado now.
Yeah, you had like you had mentioned. Yeah, that's something that I saw too, and and you reminded me because you mentioned it, that it can just give you legal advice.
Así es. Well, that was the podcast for this week.
Just let us know what you guys want us to talk about. Give us some topics to talk about. I know Ponch had said, well, I forgot to tell you, Ponch had said, we'll talk about like old school stuff, like nostalgic stuff. You know what I mean? Like, for example, you know what I mean by nostalgic? Yeah, so like stuff that we like growing up that we saw that we no longer see anymore, like the dinosaur story. Pero sí. Thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. Let us know what you guys would like for us to talk about in the next podcast. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Just don't forget to go over to Spotify and Apple Music and subscribe or follow us.
Absolutely. And we shall catch you guys on the next one.
See you, mi gente. See you next week.
Bye.
Peace.